Okay, I've got this mostly centered so that you can see the pot. I'm going to show how to clean the big cast iron pot that I cooked the bean soup in. Gloves. Now I've got to get the pot in a little bit of hot water. Just a bit. Not too much. As you can see, I'm just a bit. And that's because I'm going to pour in salt. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold up the pot very well, but I pour in salt into the bottom of the pot, like that. With these gloves, I drop everything. And then I use this. This is a non-scratch cleaner made for cast iron. And so you just scrub it all along the sides, all along the places where the beans might have spilled over, any place where juice. I've got to show you what it looked like on the inside. But I can't really hold this thing up very well, and you know what a dirty pot looks like. So, I can actually clean the bottom better than anything else. Now add a little bit more water. Add a little bit more salt. And just keep scrubbing. The salt scours the cast iron without any detergents getting into the porous material. You can't use olive oil with cast iron because when it heats and the pores open up, the olive oil will get into the iron, go rancid and ruin your pot. So that's why you don't clean cast iron with soap. It has to be done with salt, elbow grease, a lot of elbow grease, and the right kind of cleaning thing. The bottom's looking good. I'm going to put it sideways so that I can get my strength on the sides as best I can. Years ago, I managed a household of 11 people, and I was much stronger then, but I still think I do all right for 66. Not bad. I just love it. Girls keep thinking they're going to insult me by calling me Granny. I love it. I love it. Well, when we were teenagers, when we were kids, which is probably what most of the trolls actually are, I doubt very seriously any of them are 40. One would hope not anyway. But, well, kids just don't think very highly of grown people. until the grown people make fools of them. Anyway, now I think I've got it about clean, so the way I'll check that is hot water, gloves to protect my poor dry skin from the salt, and you need to rinse it thoroughly and get all the salt rinsed off. Show you what I have here now. Now you can see the inside of a clean pot. So now what I'm going to do is take off the gloves and move to stage 2. I'm going to dry the pot, get my lard, and be right back. Okay, now I have dried the pot thoroughly, and you must dry the pot thoroughly. But there's going to be another step which will also help to dry it. You might be able to hear that I have my oven heating up to about 50, 75. You only want it warm. First, you grease the pot. You have to season it, and the best thing is lard. And I've found myself that the best thing is Crisco all vegetable lard. We do have our own all vegetable lard. This is American. Something in the way they process this makes this different, and it's the best for the pots. But if you can't get this, there are a couple of websites that do sell it, and I can put their links in the description box. But if you can't get it, then all vegetable, our vegetable lard will do. Our vegetable lard will do. But this is the best. It just soaks in the best somehow. So you take a kitchen paper, just get a good lump of lard, and you want to rub it in to the pot. It's still warm from the washing, or cleaning you might want to call it if you prefer. It's still warm, so I'm going to spread the lard all over the entire inside of the pot. You don't need to season the outside, just the inside. Every centimetre of it. So when I'm done, then you see that there's no clumps of lard. It's just a well seasoned pot. So now I'm going to put it in the oven and just let it warm for probably half an hour. That will just really make certain that all of the moisture is dried out and all of the lard is gotten into, the pores will open up and just absorb it, and your surface will be seasoned for the next use. So I'll come back and show you that. I mean, it'll just be taking it out of the oven and showing it to you, the finished pot, but I'll still show you the end result for the pot. Okay, so I've just taken out the pot from the oven. It's a little bit warm. I think I'll get a towel. It's just a little bit warm. But as you can see, it's nice and shiny clean, and all of the lard is completely soaked in to the cast iron. So it's well seasoned and ready for the next use. It is a bit of elbow grease. It is a bit of work maintaining these pots, but they last forever. And they are really good for cooking in, for baking bread in. Remember that no-knead bread that I baked in the sourdough pot? The little one? You can do anything in them, and they're absolutely brilliant. So they're well worth the investment. And that's how you take care of them. Thanks.